Hey Google! Shut up!
Whoa. Is Google a she? Google is a gender?
Hello, welcome to the second channel where we occasionally do videos. Wes and I just had like a chat about the Picnic Podcast, which is 4-week stories. But I decided it might be nice to share that with you today. Anything to say?
On the spot.
Roll the clip! Oh no, we're gonna come a bit closer, Wes. Careful with this light, otherwise we both look like Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah, you look really white next to me. It's pretty good. Hi.
Hello.
How are you? Oh, this is the YouTube thing, you know, where you talk to each other and you look at the camera?
Like, this is what happens when, like, your mom's telling you off, and you're like, yes.
You just stare at a camera?
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time your mum's telling you off,
I look at my camera.
You pull a camera out, you start filming yourself,
Like in the
and
office.
you just turn.
In the office, you're like, what the f are you doing? You're like, nothing.
Yeah, that's the way to live through life, I reckon.
Be Dwight.
You're just always in a sitcom.
Be Jim.
Yeah. Oh. Hello.
That's not my ride.
Oh.
I'm catching the bus.
Bus pulls in like,
Hey, come on!
come on, get out of here. So we just recorded an episode of the Picnic Podcast, episode 9.
9.
It's just German, mate.
I mean, yes, sorry. We just filmed
yeah,
episode 9 of
yeah.
the Picnic Podcast.
Filmed.
Recorded.
We had a lovely time, didn't you? Didn't you?
Yes.
We had
I mean,
a
I
lovely
did.
time, didn't you? Didn't you, Wes? You really enjoyed it, didn't you, Wes?
Yes. Oh, you brought me a beer.
That's mine. You've had all of yours. So, we've discovered that podcasting, when you're slightly inebriated,
It's a lot more fun.
as I was trying to say, you're a
As
much
you were
better
trying to
actor
say.
than me. Like, I kept breaking character and laughing. You did, as I was trying to say before the aeroplane rudely interrupted us. Recording the podcast is fun. I genuinely enjoy it. How about you?
I do.
What's your favourite part about doing the Picnic Podcast?
Eating. Easily my favorite episode was when we did have a guest. Having a third person made it a lot more fun. Because sometimes we can have silences.
Lulls in which we like, yeah, it doesn't sound that good, especially at the start of the episodes.
I
always struggle at the very start to like get in that energy, but then
Yeah.
by the second or third track, then we're there. So the middle of the podcast is probably the
Prime.
prime, and then sometimes the end is the prime too. But or sometimes the end is just like we have to end now.
Yeah. Like, an hour is a long time to listen to, but it's like a good time to actually do it if
Yeah.
you're recording it. It's a good time to record. It's a bad time to listen to unless you
I
like
don't
it.
know, unless you like podcasts.
That's what I mean.
It's
like,
good
unless
for-
you already are looking it up. Like,
Yeah.
if someone tells you to listen to like this podcast, it's like an hour, but like half an hour. That's
but
like a good time to listen
Yeah.
to, unless you're already into podcasts.
So maybe we might experiment with that. We're actually, so we've, as you know, we've just done episode 9. We're thinking after episode 10 to start playing with the format,
Experimenting a little bit.
experimenting, seeing if we like different things, maybe focusing on one artist. Obviously, we've assumed as you're watching this that you pay attention to the Picnic Podcast.
It's gonna be very interesting.
But,
Very interesting
yeah.
time.
We're gonna play around, but that's in 2 months at a minimum. We're gonna start doing stuff like that. I don't know. If you don't listen to the Picnic Podcast, which there's a big chance you don't, link is in the description down below. You should check it out. We also have an Instagram that's linked below too. We post there probably once every 2 to 3 to 5 months.
Thinking you were gonna say days or something. Months.
No.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Look, if you're gonna follow us, it's not that hard to keep up.
Don't expect much.
Look, we're not gonna spam you. We're not like that.
Yeah, see, we're good in that respect. In every other respect, yeah, we're not that consistent. But this is like, Wes is a musician. I'm a filmmaker. I focus on Comet Brace. Ultimately, with a podcast, I don't care.
The only thing I really care about is the traveling.
Yeah, the problem with this is Wes lives, what, like, how long does it take to get?
So like the only problem is that it's not on a tram line
Yeah.
or a bus line.
He lives in the same city as me,
Yeah, but it
and
takes,
it takes nearly 2 hours to get to him.
yeah.
But yeah, like, ultimately about the show, getting back to the main point. Like, I don't care what we do. I don't care if the show is successful. Like, if it is successful, sweet. But if it stays as it is with like 10 to 20 listeners per episode, it's just me hanging out with Wes.
It's kind of like the mindset of like a good low-key album where you're like, I kind of want it to get big, but I kind of don't. You know what I mean?
And
Yeah.
because we don't earn a cent from it currently, we're actually losing money from it.
Wow.
The whole sentiment behind it is sort of like, this is our catch up. We catch up once a month. We've caught up way more this year than we have last year because we worked on the Picnic podcast,
Yeah.
which is good, I suppose. Is it?
Sure.
Yeah, it's great. It's great seeing you, Wes.
Lovely.
Great. It's so fun.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's... We're good friends, aren't we?
We have common interests.
Music, film,
Podcast, beer, food.
Food. I don't know anyone else who likes food.
I think, honestly though, easily the biggest thing is the common interest of telling stories. And I think above all
That's our friendship.
that'll be the thing
Will keep us together as friends
that will
across the years.
that'll tie everything we do in together.
I suppose so. It's awfully poetic. Well, yeah. I don't know what to follow that with. This is a good chat.
Go hug your mum.
Go hug your mum.
Hug your nan.
Hug your mum. Hug your nan. Have a good life. Stop recording.
Oh, look.
Cheers. There's a problem with doing this podcast. Is that after the podcast, I can't talk anymore. Because I spent a whole hour talking to you, and I'm like that's it. Words are gone. I run out.
No longer have anything to say.
Like you do it too. Towards the end of the podcast, you start messing up every single word, and then I'm like, This
So
podcast
heavy.
we just recorded is hilarious. Or maybe it's just funny to us. But see, you should give it a listen to try.
If I'm gonna listen back to any episodes that we've done,
It's the ones that you forget about.
it's gonna be this one, and
The one with the ghost.
yeah, those are my recommendations.
Episode 7 and episode 9.
There you go.
Yeah. See, I'm keeping track
I
of...
was thinking about it in my head, in the old noggin. I was
Well, this was a nice way to, I don't know, open the week. It's Monday evening. And yeah, recording episodes with Wesley. It's always fun. Genuinely. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this chat. Tomorrow, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We'll see, I guess. So, yeah, that was a chat with Wes and I. Wasn't it?
yes, we chatted.
Yeah, we chatted. That's it. See ya.
Later, Bob.
By the way, check out the links on the screen here right now for more of this content. Check it out. Check it out. Wes is behind them.
Hi.
Check it out.
Check that one out.